Hello everybody, this is Chuck, the general manager of SMF Wrestling, and I'm going to be your commentator here tonight for the show before WrestleMania! So you're probably wondering, where is Cosmo or Fanlox? Well, I told them that they can have the night off, because I'm a better commentator anyway, and I can commentate way better than another yellow guy. But anyway, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about tonight. So tonight, you might expect matches, wrestling matches from SMF Wrestling. Well, there's going to be no matches tonight. No wrestling tonight. Because I'm a smart general manager, and I don't want my talent injuring themselves before their big night at WrestleMania. So no matches tonight. But we're going to be getting business done. Tonight, Ferb, the Blue Belt Champion, and Roman Reigns will both be in the middle of this ring for a contract signing. Because this is business. This show is business. SMF Wrestling is business now. I'm the businessman, and that is why I booked this show before Mania. A bunch of our talent here tonight are going to appear to speak about WrestleMania. So enjoy Chuck's show. Oh, making his way to the ring from Super Mario Fanlox, the same place I'm from, Mario! Hey Mario, you remember when I took over your channel? Well, I made it better. Well, now I took over this channel, and I'm making this channel better. This is a weird little reunion we're having here, Mario, but I'm not here to take your spotlight.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. I'm not here to be all nice, though. I'm going to get serious. I've been out of action for a few weeks, at SMF Wrestling Fastlane. I told y'all I was going to go back to Super Mario Fanlox, make my plush videos, move on from SMF Wrestling. I enjoyed my cup of tea here. But then, suddenly, on my way back up the ramp, I was attacked by what you guys are calling the Fiend. Well, listen, I've never heard of a Fiend, but is he supposed to be scary? I mean, I'm a Mario. I've beat many monsters and bad guys like Bowser, the biggest, scariest monster of them all. He can shoot fire out of his mouth. And what can the Fiend do? Attack me from behind? Ha ha ha! I'm not scared of this. I'm Mario. So you know what, Fiend? You want a match at WrestleMania? Well, I didn't really plan on going to WrestleMania this year, but I guess I accept your challenge. Because I'm Mario, and all it takes is 3 stomps to your head for me to knock you out and defeat your precious Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I'm not scared of you, Bray. So you know what? I'll see you at WrestleMania, but it's not just going to be any match. I'm going to prove that I'm not scared of Bray Wyatt. Because I'm going to be putting Super Mario Fanlox's legacy on the line. If I lose, then I'm letting down all 27,000 of subscribers on Super Mario Fanlox's YouTube channel. If I lose, I'll let everybody down. But that's why I don't plan to lose. So Bray Wyatt, once again, I'm not scared of you.
Oh my gosh, dude, is that Mario? I'm the biggest fan of your Super Mario Fanlox Plus channel, dude. It's an honor to meet you.
Who the heck are you?
You have no idea who you're messing with, Mario. He's gonna eat you alive.
What is going on here?
Let me in.
Alright guys, I have no idea what happened in that last segment. I am the general manager. I do book the show, but I did not book that to happen. Sorry guys, let's just move on. I have a special announcement for all the SMF Wrestling fans. SMF Wrestling Universe. Chuck, the general manager, is going to announce 2 championship matches at WrestleMania. So first we have the vacant United States Championship. Shaggy had to vacate that a long time ago. But now, I'm going to give 5 of the best stars in SMF Wrestling an opportunity at this vacant title. First will be the man himself, the former Blue Belt Champion, Phineas. Ferb's brother, yes. Phineas will be the first competitor. Next will be the former Blue Belt Champion, one of the most feared men of all time in SMF Wrestling, one of the longest reigning Blue Belt Champions. The Bunny will be the second competitor. And number 3 will be the man who should have beat Doofenshmirtz last week but didn't, Wreck-It Ralph. I'm giving Ralph this opportunity right now. And the 4th man will be the man who lost to Ferb last week, but even though he lost, he put on an impressive showing, and this man is underrated. I'm putting Cesaro in that match. And finally, the fifth person is none other than the former Royal Rumble winner. He is the phenomenal AJ Styles, and that will be the Fatal 5-Way for the US title at WrestleMania. But I'm not done, because we have the Tag Team Championships currently held by the New Day. They are going to be giving the Usos their rematch, but also, a few weeks ago, Brian Kendrick and Toucan, man with a toucan, they beat the Lucha House Party, and for that, it's going to be a triple threat for the Tag Team Championships. But wait a minute, no, I'm Chuck. I focus on new talent, so I'm going to make this a Fatal 4-Way Tag Team match for the Tag Team Championships. And who is the fourth team, you may ask? Well, that's going to be a surprise, and you will find out by tuning in to SMF WrestleMania this year. So let's continue this business show.
And you will be under my control forever. You will never leave Dr. Doofenshmirtz's sight. You will be my minion, and you will do whatever I tell you to do, and you will help me win all my matches, and you will help me win the Blue Belt Championship one day. Oh, I didn't see you there. I'm sorry, I was programming my new slave, Shaggy. Ultra Instinct Shaggy, something you like to call him. You know, he was the United States champion. Everybody thought he was going to be the unstoppable champion, but no. He disappeared. Where did Shaggy go? He went to my therapy classes. Because Shaggy knew he was becoming the Ultra Instinct Shaggy. And he knew that was way far away than his true self. Shaggy's a normal, ordinary guy. He never wanted to be an Ultra Instinct Shaggy. So Shaggy thought he needed help. And where do people go when they need mental help? It's me, Dr. Doofenshmirtz. They're a therapist. So Shaggy needed a therapist to help him get over his weird and frightening behavior. Like, I need to get some help. I've been acting really weird. Who's there? Shaggy! What are you doing here? Like, Doofenshmirtz, I've been acting really weird lately. My behavior has been a little uncontrollable. I need your therapy help. Can you please take me in? Ah, Shaggy needs therapy help. Wow, Mr. Champion, Mr. United States Champion, you're welcome. Everybody's welcome to my therapy classes. Okay, but I'm kind of broke, dude. Oh, don't worry, they're free. Come on. Oh, thank you so much, Doof. This is gonna be so much better when I go back to normal. And then the rest was history. Shaggy needed help with his behavior, and I fixed it. And now he's under my control forever. And you know, the irony in this whole situation is wonderful. Scooby-Doo and Shaggy exposed my secret to the world at SummerSlam and forced me to show myself, which I'm okay with that now because now I get to be Blue Belt Champion one day. So, as revenge for Scooby-Doo and Shaggy exposing my secrets, I now have control of Shaggy. The only problem is that blasted Scooby-Doo is still out there somewhere. And Scooby-Doo did not seem very happy last week, but who cares? Because one day Scooby-Doo will be under my control as well. And Scooby-Doo will join my team of minions. And they will help me win the Blue Belt Championship. Ha ha! And I told you, it doesn't matter how many times I lost before. I will take over as my wrestling!
Okay, everybody, this is Scooby-Doo here, and last week, I can't believe Raggy joined Doofenshmirtz, but it's not his fault. That's not Raggy out there. Raggy's been hypnotized by Doofenshmirtz. And Raggy, I know you're not hearing this right now because you're probably under his control, but I'm going to make an announcement to the SMF Wrestling fans. I know I'm not very good in the ring, and I haven't really won very many matches in my career, but it doesn't matter. I can still wrestle, and I can still beat Dr. Doofenshmirtz in a one-on-one match. So I talked to Chuck, and he made it official. Doofenshmirtz, it's gonna be you versus Scooby-Doo at WrestleMania. And when I win, I'm going to force you to snap Raggy out of your spell, and Raggy can be normal again, and I'm gonna destroy you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I'm going to be advising this very contract signing that is about to take place right now. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is history in the making right here, as this contract signing is for the main event of SMF WrestleMania for the year 2021. Now, what I hold here in my hand is the contract that the two competitors will sign right now. I'm going to place it on the table, and let's open it up. Get ready for the competitors to sign the contract. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to introduce the two competitors who will be main eventing WrestleMania this year. Ladies and gentlemen, first, I introduce to you the tribal chief of SMF Wrestling, the head of the table, the biggest superstar in all of professional wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to the Royal Rumble winner for 2016, for 2020, and for 2021. Roman Reigns! Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what a true star looks like. Roman Reigns is making his way down to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the new Blue Belt Champion. Now, unfortunately, I have to bring out your opponent, Mr. Reigns. So, without further ado, I introduce you to the Blue Belt Champion, Ferb! Yeah! My nosers, I'm here! Thank you guys for coming to this contract signing! Because I am looking at the guy I'm going to beat at WrestleMania because I got my nose! Now, Paul Heyman, I want you to get out of here because this isn't about you. You're gonna be mean to me. Paul Heyman, get out of here! Ladies and gentlemen, normally I would not take orders from somebody who is lower class than Roman Reigns, but the tribal chief has requested alone time with his opponent for WrestleMania, so I will be seeing my way out of this contract signing, but be sure to sign the contract, do not forget, because we all know how contract signings go. Enjoy. Yeah, Paul Heyman, get out of here. Roman Reigns, I'm here. So who you are? I will miss you, Roman. I'm gonna put the championship here. Don't get too close to it, because that's the closest you're gonna get to that championship, Reigns. So, let's talk, Reigns. Let's sign this contract. What do you want to say to Ferb, the forever Blue Belt Champion?
So this is really it, huh? This is the guy I have to face the main event of WrestleMania. Look at him. Listen to the way he talks. Look at his eyes. Look at his ridiculous hair. Why are you even here? Why are you the Blue Belt Champion? Is this some kind of joke?
No, Roman Reigns. This is not a joke. I'm gonna tell you why this isn't a joke, Reigns. Because last week before you speared me like a cheap coward, I beat Cesaro. But I didn't just beat Cesaro, Reigns. Let's take a look back at everybody who I've beat during my legendary title run. More legendary than any title run you've had. I started off with beating the undefeated champion who, may I add, pinned you to cash in his Money in the Bank. I beat my brother Phineas at SummerSlam. And then, what did I do? Well, I got past the Fiend Bray Wyatt somehow. And I threw both the Fiend and Phineas off of the staircase in an ambulance. And you know what, Reigns? I'm not done there. Because after that, me and Braun Strowman went to prison. And I still got past Braun Strowman. I even beat the Big Boss Man as well. And then what happened, huh? I'll tell you what happened, Reigns. I beat your boy, Seth Rollins, in a TLC match. Ha ha! And then, let me tell you something else, Roman Reigns. Do you know that guy? Have you heard of him? Triple H? The Game? The King of Kings? You know that guy? I beat Triple H too. And I had Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin at ringside with me. And they watched me beat Triple H. And then, of course, I beat that loser, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, who you kind of destroyed his hacker at Fastlane. But I was supposed to face the hacker, but you saved me, kinda, but you killed the hacker. Doesn't matter, Roman Reigns. Keep that in mind. Think about all those people, future Hall of Famers, that I, my nose, has beaten. But Where have you been the whole time, huh? After my legendary blue belt title run, where have you been, Roman, huh? You've been at home, you've been injured. Where have you been? Nowhere! Because I'm running the company, and the fans have always loved me. You've tried to be the champion, you've tried to be the man of the other people, but in the end, they don't like you, Roman Reigns. They like Ferb. They've liked Ferb since day one because my nosers are loyal and they love me and they hate you, and that's a fact, Chuck!
So let me get this straight, Ferb. You're really sitting here in front of me across this table bragging about a coward's championship run?
Coward? I'm not a coward!
No, listen, you are a coward. You're nothing but a coward. You would not have beaten the Fiend if it wasn't for Phineas. And you would not have beaten Braun Strowman if it wasn't for the Big Boss Man. But at the end of the day, you're still a coward. And where have I been? Well, I'll tell you where I've been. I've been planning my return to SMF Wrestling, and keep in mind that you're only the champion when I am not present. You understand that you're the guy that SMF Wrestling calls when Roman Reigns can't do the job. You're just filler, Ferb. You're filling in for me while I had to take a little break from this company. But now that I'm back, I'm gonna take back my Blue Belt Championship, and most importantly, Ferb, I'm gonna expose to the world that you're overrated, you're garbage, and you can never, in a million years, beat me in the main event of SMF WrestleMania.
Haha, that's not what Jinder Mahal said in 2019 when I beat Jinder Mahal at the main event of Mania. And yeah, do you remember 2017 WrestleMania? It was me, you, Shinsuke Nakamura, and AJ Styles. Well, I may not have won that match, but you're the guy who got flushed down the toilet. Where'd you go after that, huh, Roman Reigns? So yes, both of us have a fair share of WrestleMania main events. You may have beaten the Hacker last year at the main event of WrestleMania, but you and I are both the main event of WrestleMania, but it all comes down to which one of us is the better main event of Mania. And the answer is Ferb! I've always been better. The nosers know that I'm better. And come this Sunday, Roman Reigns, you will be beaten by my nose. And I'm going to show you why I'm the best and not you.
You really do love looking back at the past, Ferb. So if you want to look at the past, then let me remind you who took the Blue Belt Championship off of you already. That's right, I've beaten you once for the championship. Not just the Blue Belt Championship, but also the United States Championship. Also the Intercontinental Championship. Ferb, I've already beaten you before. So what makes you think you can do it again? Oh, just because you had one good title run, you've held this title for 8 months now. Just because you've had one good run with this championship doesn't mean that you can beat me. Because Ferb, after WrestleMania, you're going to acknowledge me as your tribal chief. And you're also going to acknowledge that Roman Reigns is better than you, and I've always been better than you. And most importantly, Ferb, you're going to acknowledge the end of your championship run. So Ferb, I'm going to sign this contract right now. And Ferb, I want you to enjoy the last few days with that Blue Belt Championship. I hope you enjoyed it all this time. I hope you took plenty of pictures. Because once I get this championship back and become a 4-time Blue Belt champion, nobody, and I mean nobody, is taking that thing away from me. You're going to be the last Blue Belt champion who isn't named Roman Reigns. And not only you, but the entire SMF Wrestling universe will acknowledge me as their tribal chief. And the days when I wasn't the champion will soon fall into obscurity. By signing this contract, I hope you understand what you're getting yourself into, Ferb. You're getting yourself into the future. Not the past like you like to talk about. No, this is the future. And the future is Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, the head of the table, and the new Blue Belt champion.
Oh, so now you want to stand up, Roman? Okay, let's stand up. Let's stand up, Roman Reigns. Give me this contract. There you go. Paul Heyman, take the contract away. Roman Reigns, we're not going to make this end up like every other contract signing. Nobody's going through this table. We're going to save it for Mania, Ferb.
I'm gonna take my championship, and I'll see you there, Roman. But keep in mind, you've never faced this version of me. You beat me in the past, but that was the past. I'm a changed man, Roman. I'm the face of SMF Wrestling, and you're not! So this is gonna be the battle of who is the biggest star in this company, and it's gonna be me. It's always gonna be me! And it's gonna be my nose. And Roman, I don't care what you just told me. We all know that Ferb always finds a way to win. And that is gonna happen one more time at WrestleMania